know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services. Welcome to the Date Podcast, the show for anyone navigating the dating and relationship world. We interview celebrities, talk pop news, discuss dating do's and don'ts, and debate relationship topics. We are available on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Please subscribe and review if you like what you hear. Check out our website, datepodcast.com, for more information. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, let's get on with the show.
It's Emma and I'm cold.
It's Zorric and I'm toasty.
And we are the hosts of the Date Podcast.
Why are you cold today?
It's like 40 something degrees in Texas and it's been like raining.
Well, you're cold. You were cold. You're not cold right now.
No, I'm finally toasty and warm.
Yeah.
But it's like 40 degrees right now.
It
and
is.
it's actually going to be like freezing. Like it's going to be 31 tonight.
That is below freezing. That's crazy.
What's freezing's 32, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at work today, everyone's all tripping because like, oh my gosh, it's gonna freeze. It's gonna ice. But you know what happens in Dallas? Not a damn thing.
I don't think it's going to ice. No.
Who knows? It's just gonna be cold as fuck.
It's just going to be super cold. I actually, I don't know if the fire marshal's going to get at me, but fire marshals don't get at me. I carry a little electrical heater with me everywhere I go.
You can't do that.
But it has the tip over, so if it tips over, it stops working. Mm-hmm. So it has that safety feature. And so anytime that I leave the room, I turn it off, though. So I try to be very mindful about it.
Yeah. How heated do you get? Is it really hot or just
No, I just have it to where it's like warm. And so it's so funny because whenever because I work with kids. And so whenever the kids come into the office, they're like, it's like, it feels so warm and cozy in here. And I'm like, yes. And then I have like the humidifier going or like the diffuser. So it feels like a sauna. Like you walk into like a sauna of like peppermint eucalyptus and like heat.
Do you get cold easily?
Yep.
You don't like the cold, do you?
Nope.
Because I think some people get hot easily and cold easily. Like I'm the type that gets really hot easily.
I get cold easily.
So I love the cold weather. I love it. I love it. I love it. So when I sleep, my temperature is 69 degrees because I learned that from Sean. We should sleep at 69 degrees. I think he was just being sexual, honestly.
No.
Right. He was like 69 degrees. Why 69? Why not 68? Because you can't even tell. Maybe there's like some science or something behind
There is science behind it, dummy.
Yeah. No. I challenge that science.
Do you want to Google it right now?
No, it's too much work. I'll just believe him. Fine.
For now.
What else? What else is new with you?
Okay. Nothing much.
Nothing. That's you can't
like
talk about
Halloween
your life.
is coming up. So it's funny because everybody keeps asking me like, "Are you doing anything for Halloween?" And I'm like, "No." I don't like being scared, so I don't do anything for Halloween.
Yeah.
My costume for
look
Halloween.
Behind you.
No, stop it! Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on.
I hate you.
Didn't we do this last Halloween?
And you know what I even did? Like I even checked in the closet and in like the bathroom and like, oh my gosh, I hate you.
Oh my gosh. So I just got back from New Orleans.
Yes.
And that was last weekend, which was, I guess, the weekend before Halloween. And it's crazy. Everyone's like dressed up and shit.
Yeah, that was like Halloween weekend for the grown-ups, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, "Are you doing anything tonight?" I'm like, "No."
But I don't know. I've never been to New Orleans, and so it was fun. It was a lot of drinking.
Did you get your tarot cards read?
No, I should have.
That's where you should have gotten them read, dude.
I'm going to get it. We are going to get it done here on the show. We're going to have someone read our cards.
I'll call my tarot card lady.
Yeah, we'll have that person read our cards, but it'll be recorded and in...
I don't know if I want that.
On the internet
I don't
forever.
think I want that.
See?
No.
There you go again.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
No.
But it was cool because they were very, like, the costumes in New Orleans were very intricate.
How did you feel about the food?
The food.
Oh,
sorry, people from New Orleans. Luckily, most people that listen to this show are not from New Orleans.
Or not, yeah.
But the food was everything gumbo, everything fried, everything like po' boy, fried shrimp. And I think in Dallas, we're a little bit more bougie. Like, we like, you know, the steak.
like our fried food, but then we're like, here's lots of vegetables to go with it.
No, but we like, I think we like, oh my gosh, it's going to sound bad, but we like finer dining. Maybe it's just us.
Like you and me?
Yeah, we like, you know, all they have there are Gulf oysters. Who eats fucking Gulf oysters, right?
My daddy used to bring some.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, when we were little.
But we do not. You and I do not, right?
No, we don't.
No, we eat like the East Coast stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of it.
I have champagne taste on a beer budget.
Oh my gosh. But New Orleans was fun. I went with Steven, Carl, Kelsey, and everybody.
Yeah, and
Alex.
Some of them coming back.
They are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Back to where?
Beef.
The show?
I got beef with Steven.
Oh my gosh.
So
you need to calm down.
Steven and I are going to hash it out on air.
So
that will be recorded. I'm okay with that being recorded.
So we flew.
Do you think Steven will cry if I yell at him?
Yeah.
Good.
So we flew Southwest Airlines, and
I still have not flown Southwest.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. This is I'm gonna shit on Southwest Airlines too. I feel like Southwest is not civilized.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're like all lining up, and then we're all like fighting for seats. Maybe I'm just like talking shit because I got a middle seat on the way there. Because
you don't pick your seats?
You don't fucking pick your seats there.
Like you don't pick them when you buy them?
No.
Oh.
You just like line up. So depending on when you check in online or at the airport, they give you a number.
That's
and you stand
crummy.
in line. I feel like I'm in like elementary school.
Yeah.
And when I walked in,
I've never heard that about Southwest.
That's you think it's a great airline?
Yeah.
But even the airline itself, like the plane, was like shitty.
Now I'm like burning up, Zorric.
Yeah. Echo, set the AC to 69.
The heat's set to 69.
Oh, it's the heat. Anyways.
65.
Okay, but as I talk, I'll change it. So, what you do is you check in, and then they spit you out a number, and you can either be in like group A, B, and C, and you're a number within those groups. So I was like B, like 47, meaning the last group there was like nobody in that group. So you just walk in basically, and then you just pick your seat while you're walking in the plane. And of course, I'm like at the end, so all that's left is middle seats.
Oh,
yeah, it freaking sucks. So I just don't like. I like the certainty of knowing where I'm going to sit, and choosing, and not having to worry about it. So when I flew back, I bought a business class ticket. I'm like, fuck that shit. I mean, some people like it. It's just a lot of hassle to check in. You got to check in 24 hours before.
No.
It's too much work, right?
Like, I'm perfectly okay paying a little extra so I can just, like, show up at the airport the day of, get my bags checked in then. I know my seat's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the flight was super short too, and so I had a connecting flight to Houston for like 30 minutes, and then from Houston I went to.
Oh, gross!
But so you get what you pay for. The flight was like $120.
Oh, okay.
It's so freaking cheap, right? But I don't know. Maybe I just so. Just letting you know, don't ever. I would say just go business class, because business class you're the first 15 people to get on the plane, and you don't have to deal with that bullshit. So I didn't like I changed the AC.
Yeah, we're very particular in how we like to travel, and
travel
I'm okay
and
with
eat
it. Yeah,
drink. Like we like the finer things here on the Day podcast, right?
It's true.
We don't like we don't like the. I don't like the fried stuff. I don't like to have to wait.
I do like the fried stuff though.
So.
But I don't like to like eat fried stuff all the time, because I think there gets a point where I'm like bloated and I'm done.
So overall, the trip was great. I love being with my friends there. It's just getting there, and then the food, and it was smelly. Okay.
Yeah, because people just throw up, and so like it's been, and so they clean it like every night, but it's just like that throw up smell, like if it's constant, like it just builds up.
Yeah, it rained like hell on one day, and then the next day it was clear, so maybe it did clean up.
I think that maybe I should walk around with some Dawn and like sweeping broom, like a push broom, broom, and just like clean.
Can I record that?
Yeah.
I would love to record that. Okay, so that was my trip. It was cool.
Cool.
So what's in the news today?
Well, we have a lot of like sad things.
What's sad?
So I love The Real Housewives. I love that franchise so much. And in The Real Housewives of the OC, do you remember Megan King Edmonds, who was married to Jim Edmonds, who's like a baseball player?
Jim, yeah, I do.
So
You know why? Because I think his friend was Jason Hamilton.
You mean Josh Hamilton?
Josh Hamilton. And he played for the Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, they're friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
gosh. Well, it makes sense now then. So they were married and
Sorry.
what was that?
Go ahead. Technical difficulties.
So they were married, and so then they filed for divorce.
Oh.
So what happened was that it is alluded to that there was some cheating, maybe, with the nanny.
Why the nanny? I guess because
know.
she's easily accessible.
Yes.
And maybe she feels pressured by him to, And how do you go? Tell me, Emma? How do you hit on your nanny? Let's say you.
I was a nanny.
Oh.
I was a nanny.
So has anyone hit on you before?
No. The dad was I'm still really close to that family. It's so funny because it's kind of like they're older than me, so it's like sometimes they take like a parental role, but sometimes we take like a brother-sister role, and then other times we have like a friendship role, and kind of the same with the kids. Like sometimes I'll have a parental role, like a sister role. And
Did
then
he ever
like a
walk
friendship.
around with his shirt off?
No, he was always like and so it was funny because what was funny is that, or not funny, but it was kind of
Did
odd.
he ever walk around with his boner out?
No, his like acquaintances or friends would always make jokes about us.
Oh,
They'd always be like,
shit.
like they would like insinuate things that I'd be like, y'all, like number one, gross. Number two, that's inappropriate.
Ooh, good for you.
And number three, like I was celibate at that time. I was like, number three, like I'm celibate. So
Fired. You're fired.
yeah. So suck it.
You're not sucking anything.
I'm not
obviously.
sucking anything. Like he can suck his own, whatever. Anyways.
That should be like my interview question. Are you, like, if I'm interviewing somebody like a nanny, are you celibate?
Yeah.
And
Get
then-
a celibate nanny.
And then if they say no, I'll be like,
Yeah,
Bye.
but it was, like I just felt like they were both super respectful. Like it, like I felt like they, it worked out great for us. And like I never felt like anything was inappropriate. I never felt like I did anything inappropriate. Like I said, they sort of took like a parental role, and at the same time, like it was like a sibling role, so.
So whenever, did they interview you, or were you like a friend of a friend or something like that?
Yeah, well, we met, and so I was leaving the job where I was at, and then so as the kids they were wanting to like find something more at home too. So as I was leaving, they were like, "Oh, you're leaving? Do you want to like be your nanny?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's
That's
yep,
it."
Yep. That's
So
how it works.
okay, so if I was interviewing you as my nanny, first of all, I would say, would you be my nanny? Would you like to be my nanny?
Okay. How old are your kids? Because I don't know you.
I have two kids. They're both boys. One's named Edward, and the other name is
Jacob. No, Twilight joke.
Edward, and the other one is Peter.
Cool.
Yeah. So, can you handle?
Yeah. See, it was like we knew each other already.
Look, I'm asking you. Can
I
you
know.
handle these two kids? Is
How
that
old are
okay?
they?
They are 13 and 14.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They need a nanny at that age?
Yeah, they do. They do.
So would I just be like picking them up after school and
Yeah,
making sure they like, do their homework and have dinner and drive them to like
Yes.
their sports activities?
So I need you to pick them up from school, and then when you get home, feed them. And I have some clothes waiting for you in the master bedroom. So
No.
no.
I think that's the other part that was really good is that I didn't do laundry. Like I would clean because I wanted to clean, not because I had to clean, if that makes sense.
What if you were doing laundry and you saw like the husband's poop stains in his
No,
underwear?
see, I didn't have to do laundry.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that was like helpful for a boundary.
What if like you were doing his laundry and you saw like condoms in the laundry basket from another woman?
Again, no
What
laundry.
if you saw him cheating on his wife? Well, would you tell?
Yes,
his wife?
I would.
You would really?
I would.
Oh my gosh.
I would.
You're so ethical. How
Thank
dare
you.
What
Thank
if you saw her cheating on him?
Yes.
Really?
I'd say it too, yeah. Because I'm not gonna I don't know. Anyways, but
What if you saw
those
him
things never
like sniffing
happened.
coke?
Those things never happened. So
He didn't sniff coke?
Zorric.
No lines.
Zorric, I'm friends with these
Acid.
people. Stop making these fucking lies.
There's no lie.
Shut the fuck up.
This is hypothetical. Calm
But
down.
still, like these are people. These are real people I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought we were joking around.
No,
Oh, this is real?
I am still friends with these people. They are a really great family. They do nothing wrong. Oh my gosh.
I'm always like, it's a what if question. So it wasn't like I said, they did that. I said, what
No.
if? Okay, go
It
ahead.
was just the friends that were very inappropriate. But like with
did
this.
they grab you?
No. I did get an awkward hug from one of the dads once. It lingered a little bit too long.
That's so weird.
And I just looked at the dad because we were all like hanging out at a party because I wasn't a nanny, I was invited. And so I just kind of looked at the dad to like save me, and he was like, okay, well, he's like, Emma, do you want to go help my kid like get ready for bed? And I was like, yep.
Wow.
So he
Wait,
saved
what do you
me
mean by
from that.
inappropriate? Just too long?
It was just like a hug. It was a side hug, but his arm just tended to stay a little bit longer on my arm, and it felt uncomfortable at that point. And he was a little drunk, so it was just kind of like.
So yeah, that's only appropriate if you know that person.
And I
even
did
then,
know them, but still, like
the guy. Did you know the guy who was?
I
hugging
did
you?
know the guy that was hugging me. Yes, because I would also help, like when his kid would come over, I would also take care of him. Anyway, so
What'd you
all of this
tell
to
him?
say,
He didn't say anything.
he was just like,
slinked off.
yeah, because I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go help get ready for bed, like get her ready for bed, and then he was like, all right, well, we're gonna head out, and I was like, okay, bye, good night, and like walked out. Yeah.
I wish someone would hug me like that.
So this is why I have issues with like the people like always cheating on the nanny, because it's like you can go without hitting on the nanny.
Not if she's hot.
You know?
If she's hot, oh my gosh, I would be like, I need to hire like a.
What does that make me? Chopped liver over here, you
I'm just
jerk?
saying, in my situation, not your situation. Yeah, she has to be like 80 for me to like hire a nanny.
Gah.
Yeah,
Or a lesbian.
lesbian too, definitely.
Like you need a lesbian nanny. Or a gay nanny. Yes.
that too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
All
A
right.
manny.
Manny.
A manny.
I like it.
Anyway, so he filed for divorce after 5 years of marriage, and of course, like they have like 3 kids now. They have the twins, and then the third child. Well, that was like their firstborn. Oh, so what was funny is that somebody posted on Instagram was like kind of like saying, I'm wondering if he cheated on with the nanny, and then Megan like just like commented with like a thumbs up. And I was just like, whoa, it's kind of crazy. But it sounds like he wants to
Reconcile.
he wants to just move forward with his private life. He doesn't want any publicity that's not needed.
Well, he's screwed up anyway. I mean,
He did.
There's no way.
I was reading how many kids he has, and I already forgot. So he has 2 adult children, 2 adolescent children, and then with Megan, he has 3 small children under 3.
Oh my gosh, this guy has like a ton of kids.
Yep.
Huh. What does he do? What is his job?
Played baseball.
Oh,
Now-
not anymore, right?
No, and now he like. Oh gosh, I think. Why am I not forgetting this? Doesn't he like talk baseball now? What's it called? What's that called?
Oh, like a commentator.
Yeah, that one. A broadcaster. I was going to say broadcaster. That's what he does now, I think. I don't know. The last time that they were on the Real Housewives of OC, like he has started a candle business or a lotion business. I can't remember. It was weird.
Gosh.
Okay. So, we've spent too much time on that one, so I'm going to cut one
right, come
story.
on.
Let's talk about Selena Gomez. And the purpose of the story you will see because it's tied into what we're going to talk about. So apparently Selena Gomez had to clarify her relationship status because she reunited with her ex-boyfriend, Samuel Cross.
Ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you reunite with your ex?
She was recently spotted with him. So then, of course, like Twitter and the internet was like, oh my gosh, are y'all back together? What's going on? Ah. So she had to... so she, on Instagram, she basically said that they're not getting back together. So she is waiting for the perfect time.
Oh, for me?
Yep.
Me?
Yes.
Little old me?
I would approve of that relationship.
Can I slide
actually.
into those DMs?
Go for it.
Oh my gosh.
I approve of her.
I'm going to do it right
At this moment, I approve of her.
Oh my gosh.
So she's, she says that she's been single for 2 years and that she is just kind of waiting to see how it goes for now.
Huh. Mm-hmm. She'll be hooked up in like a week from now.
I mean, she's been single for 2 years, though.
You think so? I mean, I bet she's dated here and there, and no?
Maybe, but I mean, I haven't heard of anyone.
Oh, I found her. Follow. 159 million followers. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Let me slide into these DMs real quick.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to say, hey, Selena.
Are you actually typing this?
I am. Selena.
One N.
Okay. Hey, Selena. I'm single and ready to mingle.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm just gonna say, hey, Selena. How are you? I just said that. That's it.
Perfect.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
We will give you guys an update next time that we record on how this goes.
I'm going to screenshot this.
Day 365. It's been a year and no response.
You know where it'll say like seen. She'll like never see this. How do I take a screenshot of this thing? Oh,
I don't know. You don't have a home button anymore.
I don't know. How do I take a screenshot of Selena? I got it. Got it.
Good for you.
Okay. All right, Selena, I'm coming over. Kidding.
Perfect. I love it. So why were we talking about Selena being spotted with her ex, Zorric?
Can I make the announcement?
Yep.
I will make the announcement. Are you ready?
Yep.
So today is October 30th.
Yep.
It's a great day because it's cold. It's wet.
Gross.
It's a morning. The day gets dark really quickly.
And I just want to go to sleep.
And this is cuddling weather. This is relationship weather. But more importantly, today is Text Your Ex Day. National Text Your Ex Day.
Goodness.
What does that mean, everybody? That means you can text your ex on this day only.
Nope.
Or can you?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah. So you know how I found out this day, Emma? I was just at work and like just wanted to check the holidays today, and I was like, what the fuck's going on today? What holidays did you find? Because I think we were talking about this earlier.
Oh, Candy Corn Day.
Yeah. Today's
National Candy Corn Day. Which, by the way, Mountain Dew has just come out with like a candy corn soda.
Sounds like
gross.
Shit. Sounds like I'm drinking like corn syrup. So there are multiple days out there, holidays out there, but today, in particular, kind of struck a chord with the Day podcast because, first of all, exes are an ex for a reason.
Yep.
And second, there are things that you should not text them if they're an ex. What are some things, Emma, that we found? We were perusing the internet, and what are some things that you found that you should not text your ex today?
Happy National Text Your Ex Day. And their response is, who is this?
Oh my god. Shit. Oh my goodness. What else?
Here's the other one. Okay.
Well, why would they say who is this?
Because they probably deleted the number. I actually went through my phone today and started deleting a bunch of people. I was like, I don't need you.
Good
I don't
for
need
you.
you. I don't need you.
You know, I think too. Isn't that kind of depending on how long you've been together? Isn't that kind of kind of hit your ego a little bit. Like, you don't know my number?
My
Like,
ex
shit.
is still blocked.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, go ahead. What else?
Well, it's National X Day. So here it is. You were a big mistake. When I first started talking to you, ... I liked you for who you were. Oh, sorry. There's so many grammatical errors right now. ... You were interesting, ... But I realized you were fake as time went on. Well, blank, you, blank, exclamation point. And the response is, I don't remember us going out. We only talked for a day or two.
That's so oh my gosh. What else you got?
Here's the other one. Happy National Text Your Ex Day. I don't miss you and you have a smelly, which I can only assume is like a genital.
Yeah, it's blurred out for the audience.
And then the response is the first word is blurred and the second word is off. So
it's gonna say
like, fuck off.
you have a smelly penis and then or vagina?
Yeah.
And then the person says fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, I love this one. This one cracked me up.
Okay.
The person said, you turned me lesbian.
That's terrible. Okay. What are some right things to say?
Well, we only have one right way because we couldn't find any right ways of doing it. It was super rare. So did you know it's National Text Your Ex Day? ? So I just wanted to say I love you with all my heart and thank you for 3 great years and now a lifetime of being best friends. And the response is, I love you too, blank, you changed my life tons. You opened up new doors for me, and I will always be there for you.
That is so touching. That's a great text message. First of all, I would not recommend texting anyways. But
which is a consensus of Twitter, by the way.
Yeah. So I think there are a lot of things in play here when you have exes. Hopefully I hope that you've enjoyed the company of the opposite or the same sex, like a relationship in general. But sometimes when we're weak, we will text, and sometimes you text things like,
True.
Hey.
And then quickly block that person.
Yeah. Or sometimes you text, hey, and then a second text, like, why are you responding to me? Like,
yikes.
And then the third is like a dick pic or something like that. Like, you should not text anybody.
My favorite tweets about this is, National Text Your Ex Day. No need to ... She's happy dating someone else ... I don't need to rub it in that I'm better looking and better overall ... Leave their quote happiness alone.
So is your ex dating somebody?
I don't know.
I'm wondering if you knew, would you feel like that? Like, I'm better than her?
I think I'd panic a little bit just for the fact that like he's dating someone. I think it just kind of like hits you, like just like in that panic and like the anxiety for a little bit. And then you try to like compensate for it. So I know that that's what I tend to do. I would try to compensate for it.
Since you were a 3, you would probably compare yourself to that person. I would too, definitely.
Hardcore, yeah.
I mean, I would be like, who's this guy? I would Google him and like LinkedIn and all that.
And so the only way I'd find out is through my sister. So I don't think she'd tell me unless I like randomly asked her one day, but I tend not to ask questions anymore.
Yeah. So, Emma, what do you do on this day of National Text Your Ex Day?
Nothing.
What if you're just newly single?
Nothing, probably.
Nothing. Because sometimes when you're newly single, you find reasons to text your ex or reach out.
Yeah.
So, okay, the recommendation is don't do anything.
Don't do it. That's what Twitter says too. Yeah. If Twitter's telling you not to do it, don't do it.
I think you should just like masturbate or something.
Oh God.
Yeah. So we also found some information about.
Oh yeah.
Exes.
I think we should just focus on the candy corn instead.
No, you don't.
Although nobody likes candy corn. No. I just mean like instead of like focusing on the fact that it's like National Text Your Ex Day, I think everybody should focus on the fact that it's National Candy Corn Day.
So it's like when Buster is chewing on like your shoe, for example.
What? Oh.
in the past he chewed on your shoe.
Oh,
instead, give him like a toy or something. Replace it with a toy, right?
Yes, that's what we did, and he still broke my stupid shoe. It was broken.
Yeah.
But you never replace my cheap Target shoes.
When have I've bought you drinks? I've taken you out. We've had dinner.
Fine. Okay.
All right.
Fine.
Anyways, so when you're single, there comes a time when you're ready to date and to talk to people and meet people.
Like on apps?
On apps.
I'm not there yet.
Okay, you're not there yet. Some people take a billion years, like you. Some people take a minute, like me.
Although Helen Mirren or Dame Helen Mirren, I think, and Sir Ian McKellen both said that they love dating online, and they're knighted. So and they're like British royalty, basically. Oh. So shouldn't I be listening to them?
Yeah, sure. You should be. I'm just changing up the mood here. So, if you see your ex on a dating app, what do you do, Emma?
I would probably screenshot it and send it to my sister and Shannon.
How about me?
I know, would not send it to you.
Well, I don't think I've met him before. Oh, yeah, I have, one time, right?
I would not send it to you.
Why wouldn't you send it to me?
Because I'd be worried about you judging me.
I would judge you so hardcore.
Exactly.
But it's full of love, Emma. You need to calm down.
No. Don't Taylor Swift me right now.
It's love judgment. It's not like hate judgment.
No, you have to, if you're going to judge me, then you have to buy me things.
I buy you things all the time. So.
Well, you have to judge me and then give me a present, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Soften the blow a little bit.
Give you a present first and then say, who the fuck is this?
Or who the fuck is this? And then give me the present. So I can be distracted by it and not really take it in.
What?
And then I'd be like, oh, did she say something?
Yeah. So the question here is, Emma, when's the right time to jump on dating apps after you've been broken up?
It depends on you. Some people, it takes them a week or two. Some people, it's I don't know, like me, it's been a year or year and a half or something or two. I don't know. And I'm still not on them. I was on them for a hot second. No, actually, I texted Zorric one day and I was like, okay, Zorric, I'm getting back on dating apps today. And then I had another guy friend help me pick out pictures. And then I got home then I was like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
And then you asked me the next day, did you get on the apps? I was like, nope.
Well, it's hard for you guys because when I get on dating apps, I get few matches. You, on the other hand, get 50 matches.
It's kind of like fishing. You know, we're the fish and you guys are the fishermen, right?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
So you're putting the bait on there and then we see the bait and we don't want that bait because we know it's bait. So then we don't take the bait.
Mm-hmm.
I like my metaphor a lot.
I don't like that one. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, that's why fishing is really hard.
No, it's like you are at Starbucks and you're looking at the menu and you don't know what to order.
I always know what to order at Starbucks.
Do you?
Yeah.
Some women say they know what to order.
I want a tall caramel macchiato, please.
So Jason Momoa.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think some people say they know what they want, but then when they get it, they're like,
oh my gosh, Jason Momoa was totally on SNL this past weekend with Chance the Rapper. I totally forgot to talk about this. So Chance the Rapper was the host, and I think I have a little crush on him, on Chance the Rapper, and I couldn't figure it out. I know, but I couldn't figure out if it was if he was attractive because the hat was on, and the hat always makes you look more attractive, right? That's what you don't trust a man with hats.
Rich rapper.
No,
Come on.
I think he's funny. He's actually funny.
Okay.
And then he kept breaking character, which I think just added to the goofiness of it all, which made me find him more endearing. So anyway, I have a little bit of a crush on Chance the Rapper, and Jason Momoa surprised him as on a bit, and it was hilarious.
Selena has not responded to me. Can I video chat her?
No, you better stop it.
How come I can't video chat her?
Good. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, you and your Jason Momoa.
So anyways, that's what happened.
Okay, great.
You mentioned him. I wasn't going to remember it.
Where was I going with this? Oh, okay. I was saying that people don't know what they want, and when they get what they want, sometimes they're like, oh, I don't want that. So it takes a lot of time and research and soul
I am part of
searching.
this dating group on Facebook.
Okay.
There's been a few cute guys on there, but I'm not like reaching out. I don't have Facebook Messenger either, so
We should have a meetup soon. We have not had a meetup in a long time.
We cannot have one up before the end. It's the end of the year is coming. It's madness.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not going.
You're going.
No, I'm not.
You will.
Zorric, do not put another
Emma,
thing on my plate.
You will go.
Seriously?
You're gonna have to go.
I'm like holding it together right now.
You are
Stop
an
it.
organizer. You have to be there.
Oh my god.
There's no choice. Okay.
All right.
So what I was gonna say about getting on dating apps is you got to be over it, or at least feeling like you're over the relationship.
I'm over it. I just don't want to like go through the hassle.
It is a lot of hassle. It's a lot of bullshit. So
Yeah.
again, it's part of the whole finding the love, finding that person. It's a lot of time and effort and a lot of heartbreak and all that shit.
And nobody has time for that right
No.
now.
Okay.
The end of the year is coming, like meh.
Okay, so tell me about, let's say you're on your phone
Uh-huh.
and you're swiping right, you're swiping left, and all of a sudden Jacob shows up.
Who?
Jacob. Your ex.
Who?
Hypothetical
gosh.
ex.
Okay.
What do you feel? Tell us. What do you feel?
I think it's like that split second of panic.
Mm-hmm.
And then my thinking brain's like, screenshot this and send it to your sister and send it to Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
So then I would screenshot it and send it to my sister and Shannon.
But
and then
it's just panic, right?
Yeah.
You don't feel sad or you don't feel angry? There's
no,
like,
not
resentment?
yet.
Okay.
And then I would swipe left.
Why left?
Because no.
Okay.
And then
That's a good call.
That's when the panic would become more like, oh crap.
Real.
Yeah, should I have swiped left or should I have swiped right? And then that's when I would be like, I need to be like talked down a little bit.
So you're probably, after it happened, later on you're replaying what you did in your head and you're like, it's self-talk and all that. So the article says, it starts with that. It's like, what if that happens? It says that it could be very painful, but you deal with it by sharing that information to people. I would do the opposite. I wouldn't share it. I would kind of internalize it. I would probably feel, if I was still not over it, although fully, I would feel like sadness and I'd be angry. I would even contemplate calling that person because I'd be like, why are you over me so quickly? So that's what I would feel. It's more of me.
Even when you maybe were the person that like ended it?
Yeah, I think I would. I'd be like, well, shit, I should have ended it earlier, like, why did I waste my time with you?
And I probably would have told you to end it earlier too, knowing me.
Did you really?
Probably knowing me in this hypothetical.
Okay. You're acting like something happened.
I'm not saying anything happened.
You're
I'm just saying
insinuating.
hypothetically, knowing me and my very judgmental self would have said something earlier.
You're insinuating that I'm single.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. So anyways.
I am not doing that at all.
So this doctor, Dr. Pepper. Or
Leslie Beth Wish?
Dr. Doolittle. Says that, exactly. Seeing the ex move on or wanting to move on, that hurts. And that's what I was exactly saying. Again, I feel the anger, the jealousy, the remorse. That's what she says. That's her quote here. But she says it's part of the transition, right? The whole...
Right.
What is it? Tell us the...
It's the stages of grief.
There
You're
go.
also going through that grieving stage because it is like an end to something. So a lot of times we think that we just go through the grief stage like when someone dies, but in reality it's always in like the end of something. So if you leave a job, like you're grieving for that. If you leave someone, like you're grieving for that, So it's always like these end things that a lot make us grieve that situation or that person.
No, I think, I agree. And she goes on to say here, if that happens, the best strategy is to ignore it. I don't agree with that. Ignoring it? What do you think?
Like ignoring the feelings?
Yeah.
No, I have to process my feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like you should identify that you're feeling this way.
Right.
And maybe think, maybe I'm not ready. I'm not ready to date somebody yet, or I'm not over it yet. So, thumbs down to that quote, Leslie Beth. But what if you do swipe right, Emma? What if you do swipe right and then your ex swiped right also? what the fuck do you do? Do you send a message or do you unmatch? Do you call them? Do you text them? Do you reach out?
I screenshot it and send it to Edith and Shannon and have them tell me what to do.
Well, it would show that you still had some feeling and so did her. Or maybe she was or him. Or maybe the person is testing you. I don't know. What would you do?
And then I'd second guess, like, is this just like, did you just swipe right because it was me and you wanted to see if I'd swipe right on you? Because then maybe that's what my intention is. Yeah,
to reconnect. Maybe I didn't have the balls to call you and text you and say, hey, I'm sorry and I made a mistake. And
I'd be so interested to hear someone that did this.
You know, I've been in this situation before.
Oh.
And I've broken up with somebody before. And I regretted that decision. But I didn't ask or I didn't call. I just left it alone.
Good.
Right?
Yep.
Because I feel like as a single person, you're healing after a breakup. And
for sure.
And every time you communicate with that person, you open that wound back up.
Yes.
The stages of grief thing, I think it extends that. Right?
Yeah.
So she says here, at the end of the day, Emma, you and your ex broke up for a reason.
Exactly.
And that means you should leave it alone. You tried and tried and tried to make it work, but it didn't make it work. And you guys are exes. Mm-hmm. So if you're seeing that when you see your ex on the dating app, you want to reconnect, it's time to reflect and figure shit out, and maybe just don't, just get off. Right. What else? What else is in this topic here? That you want to talk about?
I think she also talks about respecting your ex's privacy and boundaries. And it's so yes, they're on a dating app. Yes, you see them. Yes, you probably want to swipe right on them. And at the same time, you do have to be respectful of the fact that, you guys are broken up for a reason and that they are ready to move on. Mm-hmm. And, part of it is, they're moving on without you. So, you do have to be respectful and mindful of, okay, we are not in this relationship anymore. I don't have a right to know everything that's going on anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't need to impose myself on them.
Oh my gosh, but you do still want to know sometimes. You want to know what that person's doing.
And if that's really what you want to do, then you send your friend or you send someone that y'all have in common to find out that information. Mm-hmm. But then you don't do anything about it.
Yeah. So in other words, just you're
just gonna get the tea.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
you're not gonna drink it.
Just move over.
Yep.
Or move on. Okay, so Emma, if you feel like you are not ready, so you saw that ex on the dating app and you're like, oh, fuck, I don't know if I should do this anymore. There are 3 things that I, as a man, recommend. And the reason why I recommend this, and I feel like I have some sort of expertise here, is because I've been dumped so many times in my life.
Really?
That I have come up with a formula and had to deal with being broken up or breaking up with somebody. Right, I have a formula here. So it's called the 3 Fs. Right? There's 3 Fs.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
And they're not what you think they are. They might be. Number 1, if you're newly single and you want to try the dating apps but don't have the courage yet because you're not over that person, number 1 is friends. Go out with friends. Hang out with friends. Call your friends.
Call your friends constantly.
And
3 times in one freaking day.
Call your friends. Talk to your friends.
For an hour
Ask
each
for
time.
their advice.
And then ignore them when they give you advice.
Number 2. Fitness. Buy a Peloton bike. Buy a Peloton bike.
And then figure out where you're going to put it.
And then,
are you putting is it going to go in the living room or is it going to go in my recording studio?
It's going to go into the studio. So fitness, meaning blow $3,000 on a Peloton bike, and then go to Barry's and work out, or BMF, and or LA Fitness. So yeah, fitness, because you're stressed out, you're angry, you're crying, all that stuff. It kind of suppresses that. And then number 1. Fuck.
Oh, God.
the 3 Fs.
I was waiting for that one.
Waiting for that?
I was waiting for that one.
Actually, it's not that one. It's fun. It's fun. Have fun. Go to trivia with your friend that you love. go
I
to
go
shows.
with my sister.
Oh,
and her best friend.
Okay.
You dummy.
Okay, don't be mean about it. Go watch movies.
If you're gonna do it right.
Go to movies. Shows.
Oh my gosh, yes. You know what movie is coming on soon that I'm really excited about?
Which one?
Last Christmas. Do you know who's in it? Emilia Clarke. And Edith, my sister, and I are going to go have a sister date, and we're going to watch it, and I'm probably going to cry.
See, that's fun. That's fun. So, anyways, to
Christmas
recap,
is coming, and I really want to listen to Christmas music, and
okay.
I can't.
We'll listen to Christmas music. You can have Alexa talk about Christmas to you, sing about Christmas to you. Okay, so again, just to recap, friends, fitness, and fun.
Oy.
That's how you get over a breakup.
That's how you do the scarn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's coming up next? I think we have one more fitness episode next week.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. And then we're going back to a different theme, which is still yet to be determined. It probably should be fall themed. Right? What do you think, Emma?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. But anyway,
stop doing this on air.
Because we're committed now. We have to think of a new theme.
No, because then you commit us to something and then you want to end it about halfway because you're over it, or not over it, but you forget about it. And then I'm like,
Selena has not responded to me yet. This is ridiculous. Where is Selena at this moment? Okay.
It's like that time that we texted Chase Crawford from our date podcast account.
Crickets. Fucking crickets. Damn it. But anyways, we hope you guys...
His daddy's a dentist in town.
He is a dentist. You should go to...
I have a great dentist, though.
You should go to that office.
No, because then HIPAA.
But I hope you've liked the last guests. We've had Angelique. We had Sean. We had... Rivian. Alexa, too. And our favorite vegetable, Kale.
I don't know who that is.
He needs to come back soon, so...
No.
No.
Banned.
How dare you?
For life.
No, he's coming back.
Nope.
It's going to be a surprise.
I will be sick that day.
I'm going to be surprised.
I will walk out.
Okay. Anyways. I think that's all we have for today.
Cool.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for listening, and I hope that you don't text your ex. Please don't text your ex.
Please don't text your ex. Have fun trick-or-treating if that's something that you do.
Yeah.
I will be buying candy November 1st.
Thanks for listening to the Date Podcast. Please subscribe and review if you liked what you hear. Send us an email at hello@datepodcast.com for any questions, comments, or show topics you'd like for us to discuss. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Most importantly, tell your friends about our show.